Hey guys, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. I hope you had a wonderful holiday. Let's get started right away on today's reading and see what beautiful uplifting messages Spirit has for my aquas. Look at this, guys. Wow. This is a beautiful start. All right, so starting off with the Six of Pentacles. This is sharing wealth and prosperity. It's giving, and it's also receiving and being valued. All right, so a lot here in the context of money. So if you're waiting for monies to come in, this is a very good sign. If you've been waiting on something that has been hemmed up, maybe legally hemmed up, taking forever, this is a very good omen. It's a good sign that whatever has been entangled is going to be freed up. Okay, so you have this victory card here. So there is going to be a victory with these monies, possibly, like I said, held up monies that you've been awaiting. All right, then we have the Six of Wands. With this Six of Wands, this is a victory, but it's also regarding your success. Okay, now for some of you, this is actually your leadership, your confidence in yourself, but it's also about your leadership capabilities. You have a very high self-esteem at this time. You're very strong. You're strong in your beliefs and you're strong in what you're doing. And for some of you, I feel like you might be achieving fame in the near future, okay? So this could really cover a lot of things. But I feel like a lot of you are going to become humanitarians in the very near future. You're going to come into some monies that are going to allow you to do things for humanity, for others, and really make a difference, okay? Now, with this Ace of Cups, I see a lot of emotional stability coming in for my Aquariuses. So if things have been feeling upside down lately, or just, you're feeling all over the place emotionally, there's going to be some emotional stability coming your way. And I also feel that if you've been having issues at home, maybe not seeing eye to eye with your partner, I feel like in this particular time, in this time frame, you are going to see things work out. Things are just going to fall into place. Things are going to feel better at the home front, okay? Also, we have the King of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles is a patient, loyal person. This is a masculine who, again, is somebody who is very protective, I want to say. All right, there's something here. I have a masculine going through this. This isn't for everyone, okay? This is specific to someone, and when I speak to you, you're going to know who you are, and I want you to comment below the video that this is you, all right? But I do see that your situation is completely different than the one I just described, all right? You're going through a tower moment right now regarding your finances. Technically, or I should say the usual for you, you're very successful in business. You have maybe your own business, but you don't need to have your own business. But I see that you're financially secure. I see you have your own home. I see you have, enough money that you have this feeling of security. But something just happened that is bringing in this tower moment regarding your money. Okay, let's continue and see what else we have here. All right, this is for my singles out there. I see something coming in for you that's going to lift your spirits. All right, and I do feel like this is going to be a new start. Now, this is, I feel like some of you might have just met someone. So this is kind of new for you. And you're also already talking about going on vacation together. So you're going to be going away together somewhere. This is going to be a really good, romantic start. If this is you, comment below the video. I see that you're moving toward something that is going to be absolutely delightful, something that is going to bring in a happiness like you haven't experienced in a while, feelings and emotions that you haven't experienced in a while. So, and this is for my singles. All right, maybe taking a trip, going somewhere, planning something, or talking about going somewhere together. Okay. I'm seeing an ending. An ending here. Someone out there is feeling alone and ignored. All right. And you also realize that you basically put everything you had energetically into this relationship. You overturned every rock. Some of you might have even gone to therapy and really put your all into making this work, okay? You wanted this to work, but there's changes going on between each of you is going through your own transitional time right now, and things are kind of changing. Your beliefs might be starting to go in the opposite direction. You know, the way you used to feel, that's changing. And these changes are coming in fast and furious at this time. And the biggest problem here is you're not feeling this connection anymore. You're feeling, you know, just like you're by yourself in a relationship. All right, if this is you, comment below, because I kind of feel like a lot of you are in this situation right now. And guys, if you've always wanted a reading, or you need a reading, want a reading, I offer them. Just click on the description below the video to see what options you have, to see what I offer. All right, let's continue. All right, I have a feminine here. One of my beautiful feminines. You're trying to balance something out between you and a loved one. I feel like this person you're trying to balance things out with could be a motherly type of figure, and she wants this, and I see the Justice card next to her. Okay, this is obviously somebody that you care for deeply, that you love, and she wants to see this justice. This is going to be a justice for her. Okay, so maybe something got in the way at one time, and this particular time, I think with all relationships, whether it's to do with love or it might have to do with family, if you want to get close to that person again, or you want to fix the relationship, this is the time to do it. Okay, there is an open door right now. Right now, this week, at this time, Aquarius, anybody you've had a falling out with, or just maybe you drifted apart and you miss that person, you want something else, this is the time to do it. All right, and I'm also seeing a feminine energy right now. Spirit is saying this is also a good time to be making decisions about your wealth, Aquarius, about your financial situations, your jobs, your careers. You do not have to be stuck in your job anymore. You don't have to go to that job you're hating, that's making you miserable, you know, emotionally. You're taking these feelings home, you're bringing it home. You're not happy because of your career or your job. That is not worth it, guys. It's no bueno. All right, so you know, it's time for you to put a lot of thought into what you're doing and make these decisions for yourself, okay? Make your decisions regarding your money, your wealth scenario, your security, okay? And we don't look to other people for our financial security. That's taboo, guys. That just gets you feeling needy at some point. Your person leaves and you're back where you started. So you're too smart for that, and you're very confident and strong. So you need to have your own confidence where your money is involved, right? All right, let's continue. Yeah, this feminine energy around money, guys. I don't know what that is. I'm getting a lot of it right now. I don't know what the connection is, because I know the feminine energy is very loving and giving. So maybe what they're saying is give yourself enough self-love and enough respect to be able to do this on your own. All right. I get that there's certain circumstances that it can't be helped. So you don't have to send me off an angry comment, like, this is easier said than done. I get that. I get that. Okay. But for most of us, there are things out there, there's programs, you got to do a little homework. You're capable of finding everything that you need, right? All right, so here I'm seeing some kind of, with this Page of Pentacles, guys, this is solid new beginnings. It's also good news around your money. All right, so I'm seeing, and I feel bad because this is one of my masculines who has a great big loving heart. And not only that, but you are somebody that people love being around. Your energy is just so magnificent in every single way. But there's some kind of setback for you over here. And this is financial, but it's not going to be lasting. All right. I do see a big change coming in your finances. You don't see it now. You're looking at this huge financial setback or something, some job that you wanted really bad that you didn't get. It didn't come through. Or maybe you wanted to get into a new career and something put the kibosh on it, okay? Don't just give up. Use your intuition, because your intuition is that strong that you're going to find your way. They're going to direct you. You don't even have to look hard. Their spirit is going to direct you to just the right opportunity where your money, there's going to be a very positive financial situation that is awaiting you. All right. They're saying, don't worry about the chaos and what is coming to an end right now. Just put it behind you. All right. You are the emperor. You are very strong. You're very strong-minded, and you are a go-getter. So when this opportunity, and it's going to show up in the very near future, it's in the center, it's very powerful and strong, and you have the financial card next to it with this Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, again, you're very patient. You've been patient, and this is why you're going to get this gift, okay? Like a spiritual gift. Everything that your path that you should be on is you're just going to be led right to it, okay? Everything is going to open up on your path that's supposed to be there for you. Just trust in what is happening. When these things open up, when these doors open, when these situations are on offer, they just show up, they come to you. Somebody says, hey, such and such career or company is looking for someone, take that seriously. That is a direct, that's guidance. That's your guidance to move in that direction. You're being shown your path, okay? So just look at it. It's going to be that easy, guys, okay? Trust in source that wherever you're being guided, we need to have that trust now, all right? You also have to have a good head on your shoulders. You also have to vet everything and everyone. So don't just trust that much. All right. Make sure that the situation is right for you. All right. Especially because something else could pop up right before that particular opportunity you're meant to have comes in. Okay. So you always have to use your intuition on everything. And I am seeing somebody is, let me look at this a sec. All right, somebody's going on a blind date. Somebody's going on a blind date, and you know of the person that you're going on a date with. You just don't really know them. You don't know them well, but you're very excited, and you're thinking this is going to be maybe a new opportunity for love. I do see the card of commitment here, and I do see the strength card next to it. The strength card is in the middle of a commitment, and you're wanting to be in love. So this is definitely for somebody who is kind of right now anyway in love with the idea of falling in love. All right, if that's making sense. All right, there are things You're being divinely guided, I heard. You're being divinely guided toward this person, and it's going to have a very powerful, positive outcome. All right. So there is divine guidance right now. You are being led down your path. This is for all of you. It might look differently for each of you, not going down the same path, but you're all being guided right now in this particular time. Okay, I want to say over the next week or two, look very strongly to what happens. Pay attention to what opens up to you and what is happening for you. Okay, all right. So all right, somebody is feeling down in the dumps today, and you're kind of it's looking like something could bypass you because you're not paying attention. You're focusing on these negative emotions you're going through. These emotions are extremely negative. Okay, so this is something that happened that is okay. So this was painful, and I just was told that you didn't speak up for yourself, and this is what's bothering you the most. Okay, is that you wish you would have had the words or the strength or whatever was missing in that moment to stand up for yourself and say what you wanted to say, but you didn't. And so you are needing to be more assertive, and you are coming into a time where you're wanting to stand up for yourself, which is a start. Okay, this is a good sign. This means you're coming into your authenticity. You're not quite there yet, but this is a very good sign, a powerful sign that you're beginning to slide right into your authentic self. Now you're starting to put thought into that. I should have stood up for myself, and the next time you will. All right, but they're also saying that it's time for you to especially get into a state of gratefulness. This card shows us that, you know, this person's sad, looking at the 3 spilled cups in front on the floor, and there's 2 full ones that are not being noticed in the back. Okay, so definitely look at all of your options and focus on the positive. All right, stay in that state of gratefulness. Tell yourself every day what you're grateful for, and start speaking your mind. Okay, they're saying you could be looking the other way or not paying attention and miss out on something that is your path. So I'm speaking to someone specific out there that because you're going through this and you're not in a state of gratefulness and you are focusing on your wounds instead of what is coming toward you, I'm seeing there's some kind of opportunity that is financial that you could miss. They don't want you to miss it. So this opportunity is going to be wonderful for you, and it's going to keep growing, and it's going to bring things in that are going to be, I heard the word plentiful. So you're going to have a lot of money coming through this opportunity. You're also looking like you're going to meet somebody through this opportunity. So this could be a new career or a new job, or someone you're going to meet in like a business meeting. This is connected to your money or an opportunity to make more money. And I'm seeing this is also going to give you a financial start where you're going to be able to buy your new home, make your dreams come true, basically. All right, this is not going to happen if you continue to stay sad and not be in the state of gratefulness, and you're ignoring all these signs around you. So you're in a time of signs. You're being directed divinely by spirit to all these opportunities right now, guys. So the doors are opening, the windows are opening. It's up to you to recognize these opportunities as they come in for you. All right, do not overlook them. I'm seeing somebody's feeling stuck today. It looks like there's a reason you're feeling defensive and stuck. you're feeling very conflicted, like you need a mental break. Okay, so this is for those of you out there that have just, you're extremely stressed out. You can't do too much more of whatever it is you're doing. It's making you feel stuck. It's making you feel, yeah, you need to bring balance into yourself, guys. And how do you do that? You set your intention for every little thing you're doing for yourself. You know, you talk to yourself. You know how when other people talk to us, it makes us feel better? Other people, you know, and this is especially for people who know what I'm talking about here when I say you might have used to go outside of yourself for everything. Money, you know, somebody tell you you're all right, kid, pat you on the back, somebody to love you. And not that you shouldn't want love, but you know, you don't know how to get these things yourself. You're always looking externally for people to bring these feelings to you, to let you know you're okay, you know, you're do you understand what I'm trying to say? So we need to find these things in ourselves for ourselves by, you know, talking to ourselves. Believe it or not, you have a higher self within you. So, you know, telling yourself that your intention for making that meal you're making for yourself is to love and nurture yourself. Whatever you're doing, playing golf, going horseback riding, lighting a candle, drawing a bath or a shower, whatever it is you're doing, for say it's for you, you are doing it to love and nurture yourself. All right, and hearing this self-talk over and over again without the limiting conversation. The limiting conversation will work for you too. All right, oh, I can't do that, or I'm not strong enough for that now, or I'm not good enough to do that. You see how that works on your mind as well? That's why I say talk to yourself, all right? So I do see with this 9 of Wands, guys, this is you feeling tired and weary, fatigued, guarded, tired of the setbacks, feeling stuck, feeling conflicted about your life right now, and just needing this break. And Spirit agrees. Spirit is saying if you can, take a 3-day weekend. If you work, do some special things for yourself. Set your intention to love and nurture yourself. And this is going to bring the balance that you crave, okay? I'm going to end on this note. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I hope it resonated for most of you, if not all of you. And again, if you want me to hone in on your specific energy, you can check out the readings. Have a wonderful day.